You want to change your life. You want power, control, peace. But there's a fork in the road, NoFap, or semen retention. Two paths that sound the same, but deliver wildly different results. One is survival. The other is transformation. Most men pick without knowing what either one truly means, and most get lost halfway through. But today you'll see clearly which one rewires your brain, which one fuels your fire, which one actually works. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which road to walk and how to win on it. Let's go. NoFap, it's the revolution you've heard about. Stop watching porn. Stop masturbating. Reset your brain. Sounds simple, right? But this is where most men start and stop. Because here's what they don't tell you. NoFap isn't the finish line. It's the battlefield before the war. You cut out the junk. You detox the dopamine. You begin to see clearly. Energy starts to come back. Focus sharpens. Confidence flickers in the mirror. But it's only the start. NoFap is about escaping the pit. But escaping isn't ascending. Semen retention? That's where the real journey begins. You're not just avoiding release. You're transmuting it. You're keeping the energy, rewiring your biology. Testosterone rises. Drive amplifies. Focus locks in. And something deeper shifts. You no longer chase pleasure. You command purpose. Semen retention isn't white-knuckling. It's alchemy. It's converting sexual energy into mental clarity, physical dominance, emotional resilience. You don't just stop wasting energy. You become energy. This is the fire NoFap lights, but semen retention fans into a blaze. So what's the difference? It's direction. NoFap tells you what not to do. Semen retention tells you who you can become. One is reactive, the other intentional. One says, don't fall. The other, now climb. Because without a mission, NoFap becomes misery. A man idle with pent-up frustration. But semen retention? It gives your fire a place to burn. You don't just sit in abstinence. You rise in purpose. Your habits change. Your voice deepens. Your aura thickens. This is the difference between avoiding darkness and stepping into your light. But let's be real, both paths have traps. NoFap? Men relapse chasing the high they abandoned. They focus on streaks. They obsess. They shame themselves. It becomes a prison, not a practice. Semen retention? Some fall into arrogance. Ego swells. They hoard energy but never use it. Both miss the point. This journey isn't about streaks. It's about strength. Not about pride, but purpose. Retention without redirection is just tension. Abstinence without growth is just boredom. So what's the solution? Let's unlock it. You want results? Here's the blueprint. Start with NoFap, clean the system. Break the chains. Let your brain breathe. Then, shift to semen retention. Build your base. Direct the flow. But most importantly, tie it all to vision. Retention without vision is pressure without purpose. Take that energy and aim it into the gym, into your business, into your discipline. That's when you become unstoppable. Not because you're abstinent, but because you're aligned. Every retained drop becomes a brick in the empire. Every denied urge becomes fuel for domination. This isn't suppression, it's ascension. Ask yourself, are you just trying to quit a habit? Or are you trying to become someone new? Because that answer changes everything. NoFap might clean the mirror, but semen retention lets you build the man you see inside it. You walk with purpose. You lead with presence. You don't beg for attention, you attract it. Why? Because your energy no longer leaks. You've become a generator, a weapon, a storm of direction, and the world feels it. This is your time. not to run from the past, but to build what comes next. So which road gives results? The answer is both, but only when you walk them with purpose. NoFap breaks the chains. Semen retention builds the kingdom, but neither matter unless you show up. Every day, every urge, every storm, you are the X factor, not the strategy, not the streak. You. And if you want to master this energy, not just bottle it, then your next step is to learn how to use it. Coming up next, 3 psychological tests to measure your NoFap progress. Because progress isn't about how long you've lasted. It's about how far you've risen. Let's find out if you're really leveling up. Subscribe, lock in, and get ready to evolve.